Okay, so you are coming to the last day of our 4-day workshop. I hope that you have learned a lot from what we have done so far and tried to put into practice what I've shared with you, particularly open awareness and Kaya Sati in daily life. I will start off today by giving a recap of what you have done and an overview of what we're going to do today before we start our guided meditation. So yesterday we continued with the range of how Samadhi is attained, looking at the patterns of how Samadhi is attained. We also surveyed whatever suttas that are available on what Samadhi is, and then we went on to Vipassana. And the crux of the Vipassana question is the object of Vipassana contemplation, which is Sankhara. We explored also what Sankhara should mean by deducing from extracts of the suttas that are found in the book. Then we also had to deduce how to view and investigate Sankhara, because these were not explicitly stated in the definitions of Vipassana. And we ended yesterday's workshop with the function of Samatha and Vipassana. Today, we will be going on to look at how to abandon defilements. Since Samatha is about developing the mind in order to abandon passion as well as other accompanying defilements. So now we will look into the practical aspects of how to abandon defilements according to the suttas. Then we will go on to look at the sequence of Samatha and Vipassana, which should come first, followed by which one. And after going through this, we will look at the supports for liberation. All of us are supposed to be on the path to liberation. So after this workshop, how are we going to walk the path? What are the supports that we can make use of in order to help us achieve our goal? Then we go back to the first discussion topic, where we compiled popular notions of Samatha and Vipassana, and now we try to assess them. We have already printed out the compilation for all of you, and I hope that you have already done your homework. I suppose by now you should be able to rate the popular notions concerning Samatha, and probably also concerning Vipassana, because you've covered mostly the definitions of both Samatha and Vipassana, although today we are coming to the sequence of Samatha and Vipassana. But what you have learned so far until yesterday should be enough for you to start rating. So what's going to happen afterwards is that all of you are going to have a discussion, and each discussion group have to decide on the group rating, because each of you would have done your own individual rating, so your group will have to finalize on the group rating. After that, there will not be a presentation. I will just project the table that was circulated to you, and I will just ask you all for your group rating, and then we will try to compile the rating that is a consensus of today's workshop. So after that, I'm going to give a summary of what we have done so far, followed by feedback from participants. You will all go back to your groups to give us your feedback. What you have learned, or what have made you even more confused. There's always pros and cons to everything, plus and minus. So I'm sure that many of you are not only enlightened, but also confused in some ways. And finally, there will be some closing speeches given by the initiator from Nalanda Institute, as well as the organizers of this joint workshop from SJBA as well as from Sentul.